Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. And today we are on episode 64. Today the topic is from South Sudan to Canada. So, Yuna's journey of resilience and redefining success. And our guest is Roben Yuna. She will be with us in a few minutes, but before we dive into our topic, let me introduce myself. So, hi everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. I also want to remind everyone that every Tuesdays and every Thursdays we have our live webinar. So if you want to learn how to start your online business and start earning online, we do have a live webinar tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So it's every Tuesdays and Thursdays. But you can also catch the replay of our last Thursday's live webinar. So if you want to watch the replay before tomorrow live's webinar, all you have to do is just register into my website that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and I'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into my website, you will receive an email that contains two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. That one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday, so you can register for either one or for both. The second one is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot make it to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, I also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, so what am I going to find out on the webinar? So on the webinar, on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are going to be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. Okay, so let's find out who are the hosts and panelists from last Thursday's live webinar. Okay, so if you're catching this replay before tomorrow's live webinar, here it was the host for that day. So it was Gemma, retired property management. And our first panelist is Anne. She's a sales and marketing executive. We have Priscilla, a former product steward, so now focusing on the business. We have Tran, a former sales manager, also now focusing on the business. Corazon, a medical support assistant. We have Ika, a strategic development manager. We have Sarita, an HR professional. And we have Heba, a pharmacist. So as you see, we have all different walks of life, but they all have something in common, and that is, they decided to take that leap of faith to change their lives and their families' lives. So if you're catching this replay before tomorrow's live webinar, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Okay, so let's dive into our topic again. So, like we mentioned, we are on episode 64 today for the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. And our topic is from South Sudan to Canada. So Roben Yuna's journey of resilience and redefining success. And our guest is Roben Yuna. But before I bring her in, let me introduce her to you guys. So I'm so excited to introduce today's an amazing guest and friend. Her name is Roben Yuna. Roben is a proud mom of 4 and a dedicated digital business entrepreneur. She's deeply passionate about helping others create income online and empowering them to build a life of freedom and flexibility. As a successful digital business owner and mentor, Roben is inspiring so many people to believe in what's possible and to take bold steps towards their dreams. So get ready to be motivated and uplifted by her incredible story. So let's bring Roben to the studio. Hi, Roben. Thank you for coming.
Hi everyone. Hi Sandy. Thank you for having me here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're watching us today. So my name is Roben Yuna. I am originally from South Sudan, but I live in Canada, Ontario. And I'm just so happy to be here with Cindy today to talk to you guys about our journey through resilience and success in this digital business. So tune in, get your popcorn, sit down, and enjoy as we dive into this digital business journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Robin. Okay, so let's dive into the questions. Okay, so first question for you. So you started your online business journey in June 2023. So looking back, what was the biggest challenge you had to overcome in those early days? And how did resilience play a role in helping you push through?
So, one of my biggest challenges in the earliest days was doubt and fear of the unknown. You know, when I started this digital business, I was afraid of what I didn't know. Is this a scam? Is this business real? Will I really make money? You know, what will people think about me? What will my family think about me doing this business? But resilience helped me push through by reminding me why I wanted to start this in the first place, which was to create a better future for my family. And that kept me going, even though things felt tough and uncertain. So, yes, resilience really kept reminding me of why I wanted to do this business. And because my why is so strong, you know, my family is it's my number one motivator. Everything I do, I always think of my family, and because my family is so close to my heart, and I started this business because of them. It, any challenges that came along the way, it didn't stop me. And yes, starting our business is not easy. Everything uh, can go down if you don't have a path, you don't have a reason why you started in the first place. But because of my why being so strong, stronger than the fear, all the questions I keep asking myself over and over. You know, what if it doesn't work out? What if this business is not real? What if it's a scam? But the whole time I just kept thinking, Robin, remember why you're doing this. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you know, okay? And then take a next step forward from there. So yes, my family have really given me um, the motivation to go forward and just keep going.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, I totally agree with you because you mentioned something very important there. Um, that this is not an easy journey, and to
No.
be able to succeed in this journey, you really have to have a strong why you're doing this, and you really have to know that. Because if you don't have a strong why, like you mentioned, it's easy to fall back on and then not continue in your journey. Um, but when you have a strong why, it always make you remember, why are you doing this? Why is it that you're pushing? And I do relate to you because, like when I started at the beginning, I also too, I was like, I was excited, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I was like, I don't know what to expect because, I never done any online business before, so I had no idea what I was entitled in this online business. So, uh, but I did it. But like you, along the way on my journey, um, there was a moment where I was like doubting myself, and I asked my same questions like, will this work? Am I Did I make the right decision? You know, those doubts came in, and then I stopped, and then I started to reflect on my life, and I look at my life, what I was living the way before, and then I say to myself, do you really want to go back and continue working those long hours until you're 67 years old? Are you gonna be there, available for your my parents, because I have aging parents. But so those questions made me reflect, and like you mentioned, your why. And that really, when you reflect and when you have your why, it really push you. And I think that was my moment, my turning point, also like you, that I don't think after that moment that I had those doubts, I'm not gonna have them again. Because it really reminds you that, you have to continue your journey, be resilient, overcome any obstacles and challenge, and push forward, because you have a why you're doing this. And that why will push you. But until you understand that, or you get to that point like we had, um, we wouldn't be able to understand that this journey is a process, a process that takes you from point A to point B. And that's the hardest part, to be able to understand that, because we are humans. And we're so used to see, we want to get results fast, but it doesn't happen that way. Everyone's journey is different. It takes some time. So it really, you have to learn to be resilient, to learn to have a strong why you're doing this, and work on your mindset, because that's the other thing that we need to work on. We have to work on our mindset. And I thought that I had a strong mindset, but this business proved me wrong. This business proved me wrong so many things. One was the mindset. That I learned that, I have to feed my mindset daily, on a daily basis. Not only, I did it once and that's it. No, it doesn't work that way. Because when you get to face something that is a little bit more challenging, for depending on the situation, your mindset might fail you. And that's what happened to me. So I learned from that one that the other thing that I learned in this business, I don't know if probably you too, patience. I thought that I had patience, but I didn't either. I had, I've been learning patience along the way, and and I love. I don't know. You tell me, but I love the journey that we are going through. Even if we have the ups and downs along the way, I really love it, because it's like you get to learn about yourself. You get to know yourself more. You get to learn new things, to keep growing. Um, I'm pretty sure that when you started, if you compare yourself to when you started and to where you are today, you're a totally different person, isn't it?
Yes, completely different. Yeah, when I started, I was I was unsure about so many things. Not just the fear of unknown, also like the skills, the
Mm-hmm.
tech skills that I gained in this business. I didn't have it in the beginning. Like at that time, I was even also still new to social media. I think I opened my Facebook account in, was it January or February? And then June, I started the business. So at that time, I was still getting used to being online. I didn't have any audience. I all I did was really like post things that I like to do. I like to cook, so I'll just cook my food and then post it on my Facebook. People who are friends with me from the beginning, they on Facebook, they will know that that's what I did before this business. So yes, the the skills that I have learned online are just amazing. Our online business give us the training that you can never get anywhere else,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and also the connection with different people. You and me, like two of us, we didn't know each other before this
Mm-hmm.
business.
Yeah.
Now I have friends from different part of the world. I have friends in Australia. I have friends in UK. I have friends in Netherlands. I have friends in US. it's so amazing. Like I really love this business. I love this business so much, and all I'm doing now is just sharing my story, and hopefully somebody out there can watch my journey and decide that, you know what, maybe let me give it a try. It could change my life too. It could give me more freedom, flexibility, and be there for my family, because that's my why. My why is always my family. My family is the reason why I'm doing all this.
Yes.
So
Were,
that I, yeah,
sorry. Were you introvert or shy?
definitely. You know, what we're doing right now used to scare me a lot. I mean, I am not like completely fully unshy yet, but still, but I'm in a different spot than I was when I started. I remember my mentor and coach used to say, Robin, try and go live sometimes so you can share your story, your journey. I'm like, but I'm so shy. I'm so scared. But now I go live more than I used to. There was a time where I actually gave myself a go live challenge. I went live every single day.
Wow.
And yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. You know, when you have a why, when you have a reason why you want to do something, anything is possible. You can do pretty much anything. And it also gives you a chance to believe in yourself, push yourself more harder. And when you see also other people achieving great things in the business, because in our business we share our journey on our private chat group. So when you see other people sharing how this business helped them, and how they're better off now than when before they started the business, you're like, wow, that's amazing. Every person that I meet and they share their story to me, it just amazes me. It amazes me. When we went to the convention, we even met people who were in already retired, but they're doing this business, and their reason is because their pension plan is not enough for them to enjoy life in their retirement time. So this business is not just helping young people; it's also helping retired seniors also achieve that the freedom where they can travel, because now they don't have work. They have the freedom to travel anywhere they want. So
I think
it's really amazing. Yeah.
I think I saw a video on your business page. Was that lady 70s? Because I think you mentioned something like that.
Yes. She was, I think, 71, and she's been doing the business for 1 year.
Wow.
Yes. So like this business changed her life completely. Completely.
Did you know each other before, or did you met at
No,
the convention?
no, no. We met her at the convention.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, it's really amazing. So many people from different part of the world came to that convention. It was just so inspiring hearing people's stories. It's just amazing. And when our business partner, who we went there for to celebrate their 51-year anniversary, when he came and spoke on stage, everybody was just like tuned in just to hear his story and how he started his business. It was just so, so, so amazing.
That's
I
awesome.
can't wait for the next one next year. So hopefully someone watching us right now will be joining us next year on
Yeah.
our convention. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't know, like, if I like if well, because we interview I interviewed you before, on another live, but if I wouldn't know you like at all, and I look at your business page, I would never thought that you were shy. because I see your business page and you seem so outgoing, like you don't look like a shy person at all, like a totally how you have changed, like from what you're saying, you were before, like a very shy to be on camera. So
Very shy, and when I spoke very quietly. So like sometimes I'll record myself and then I'll listen. Like I can barely hear myself. I think one time I went and got a mic. I bought a mic just to help me enhance my voice so that when I speak on video or on live, people can actually hear my voice. Yeah. So everybody have their own challenges. Some people they come in, they're loud, they're outspoken. Some people, they're shy. So if you're camera shy like me, it's possible. It's possible for you to do this. All you have to do is, ask yourself, why? Why will I even want to do something like this? Why do I want to start my own online business? If you know why you want to do this, that's it. That's it. Just keep going. Just take that first step. Don't wait until the time that you feel like, yes, I'm perfect now. I know about digital marketing. I know how to post. I know. Don't do that. Just come as you are and just stay consistent and keep pushing forward. You get there.
yes, you have heard Robin, yeah. And then I was the same as you, Robin. I didn't like to be in front of the camera either. Even though I work in the movie industry, I don't like to be in the front of the camera. But like you, I have to step out of my comfort zone, and face my fears, and I same as you, I started recording myself to be able to build that confidence, to be able to see myself until I got used to see myself. That's when I proceed to the life. But yeah, it was a process to be able to do it. But I still don't have the same confidence as you, like when you talk on the on your business page. So you are amazing. you know
I watch your content too. You are very outspoken. I didn't think you were shy as me as well. But because you post like every day, you go live every day, don't
yes,
you?
yes,
Yes, every single day you go live. Since you and I have become friends, I noticed that you've been going live every single day. So you are doing an amazing job. Just
thank
yeah.
you. But it's a different I think it's a different kind of life. When I say that, it's the same thing, like sometimes when you're like on your position, being a guest, it has another feelings that when you are the host, or when you're doing lives outside. Like I'm very shy to do lives outside, and people are watching me.
So
But
for
sometimes I
me,
feel that confidence, but sometimes, like I feel like, okay, what are the other people are gonna say, because I'm recording myself.
yes. Yeah. Sometimes you don't know what the person's going to ask you. So like, oh, am I prepared for all the questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good. All we do is really we just um share our journey in digital business and we help people along the way. So yeah, all you have to do is just connect with us and we share more about our partners and our business. So anybody can do this.
Yeah.
Anybody can do this. Anyone who believe in, living life without those extra hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
So
freedom
the
to do.
freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is more than just being stuck in a facility or a
Mhm.
factory or in an office. I believe that we come to this world to enjoy life,
Yes.
travel, be around our loved ones,
Yeah.
like The life we're living now, one day we're going to leave it. There's going to be a time that we'll no longer be here. Why not make good memories while you're still here?
Yeah, and you make a good point about this because, many times we focus on making money and thinking about the future that we forget to live the present,
Yes.
and make time for our loved ones now that they are alive, because really we don't know when we're gonna leave this world, and sometimes, like if you don't really pause and reflect on your life and see that, what, I need to make some time, to be able to spend with my loved ones, um if something happened to a loved one, or you might regret it, like, I should have spent more time with my loved ones,
That's
and
true.
then, but now it's past, you cannot change the past. So we're here just to show you that, you have to live more the present. Yes, you got to think about the future, but not focus fully on the future and forget about the present.
Mm.
Because that's what we tend to do, live in the future, making money, but then we forget about creating those memories that you were mentioning before, those moments that no one can take those ones away from you,
Mm.
to the people that you're with, and to you always gonna carry those memories with you, and those moments are priceless, cannot be bought. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the second question for you. All right. So success means different things to different people. Since the start in your digital business, what does success look and feel like to you now? And how has your definition of success changed over this past year?
Yes, before when I used to think about success, I used to think about extra income, making more money, having a nice car, nice house. That used to be success to me. But now success is completely different thing. The success to me now mean freedom, flexibility, and being there for your family. Since starting this digital business, I have realized that, you know, success is about living life to uh, to the fullest, like maybe more on your own terms,
Mm-hmm.
and helping people along the way as you know uh, navigate yourself through life. If you're living your life on your own terms, you're there present for your family, you're still paying the bills, everything is all covered. That's success to me. It's not about you know having luxurious thing, having big house, big car. That's what I used to think was success is. When I used to see those big people with celebrities with big cars, I used to think that they're successful, but most of them, they don't really have time. They travel a lot. They have to, go to different part of the country for concert, or like shoot movies, but their families, I don't know if they take their families with them on those journeys. But you know for me, success is just living your life on your own terms without having to answer to anyone, having your own schedule, being there for your family, and also helping people who are in the same situation as you were before, and showing them how they can also uh, achieve that freedom and flexibility that you have. So that's what I think success is.
Yes. And I totally agree with you. And, like before, like a success, same as you, like I think it was like having nice cars, nice house, big house, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like after, it gets to a point in your life where you start really value what is important in life. And like you mentioned, having that freedom, that's really, uh, the success, because you, like you mentioned, you're living, you're doing things on your own terms. You're not depending on somebody else's schedule. um, you don't have to worry about money, that like you have to go to work to make money, because the online business allows you to have that, to have that financial the independence, where you don't need to go to work to be able to get money. You already have the money, and you are able to enjoy the things, enjoy those moments, create those memories that we were mentioning before with your loved ones. um, and that's the freedom, enjoying taking care of yourself, because that's another thing that we tend to forget when we work. uh, we don't take care of ourselves, and we push our body so much that even our body gives you those signals, but we ignore them, and we keep pushing it, until eventually the body says enough. So um,
True.
having that freedom to have that balance, to take care of yourself, do the things that you love, spend time with your loved ones, um, travel, experience new cultures, new food. Those are things that make you grow and really appreciate life. you know and yeah, I do agree with you, about the freedom. That's really what it is, success. um and like same thing, like when we started this journey, and I'm pretty sure you too, because I think a lot of us is the same way. We're thinking about making money, but when we start this journey, we realize there's more than that. There's the knowledge, the skills, that you gain, the growth, the self-development, meeting new people, like you mentioned. You now a lot of people from around the globe, making new connections. So it's really more than making money. What you're And you mentioned impacting lives. That's another one. Being
Yes.
able to help others to achieve their dreams, to help others believe in themselves. Because when we start in this journey, we might believe a little bit, but not so much. And we might believe some things that we can do, but not other things. But like you mentioned before, we in this journey, these there are things that we thought that we're not capable, but we are capable. It's just that we don't push ourselves to try, to see if we are capable. But yeah, we are. And a good example of that would be all these retired people that are in our global online community, like in their 60s, in their 70s. How are they able to adapt to this new, like learning how to use a computer, learning how to do social media. So yes, you are capable of doing it. So if they are doing it, so can you. So but yeah, this really, is the seeing other people succeed in that way, be able to achieve things that they were not capable. That's also, part of the freedom, that um impacting lives, impacting also, like eventually, I mean, this journey, you start small, but the income, it keeps increasing, and that's why, it will surpass the actual income that you're making, and that's why it becomes your plan A, and you're able to quit your job if you want. um, because of that, you're making a lot. You have enough for yourself, because like you mentioned, we don't need like big houses or big cars, because that's not really freedom. I mean, if you want, you can buy, but um, the impact that you're giving back to the community for being grateful of what you have received, being able to help, for example, food banks for people that, they don't have food, because, the low income that they have, or being able to provide food to schools and kids, um, for kids, that doesn't have any breakfast in the morning, or in the lunchtime, you know, that's the impact that you can also make, or helping back into your country, you know. Um, so that's the other freedom that you have, the freedom to help others, uh, to service others. So provide your time, because before you didn't have time, but now you have time to do like volunteer and into this, uh, giving back to the community that way. So that's the freedom. the freedom to do the things that you love, the freedom to making an impact on some other people's life or an impact on the community. So thank you for sharing that, Robin.
You're welcome.
Okay, so question number 3 for you. So your journey since June 2023 has already inspired many. So what advice would you give to someone just starting their online business today who may be doubting themselves or questioning if they have what it takes? What would you say to them?
Well, all I'd have to say is like I already mentioned it earlier. Don't wait until you're ready. Start before you feel ready. It doubts are normal, but don't let them stop you. Take one step at a time, stay consistent, and most importantly, believe that growth comes with action, not perfection. So when you are thinking about starting something, don't think, oh, am I good at it? Let me maybe take a couple more practice before I start. Maybe go to college, pay thousands of dollars in digital marketing, and then I start. You know, don't limit yourself to you, what you know. Be open to try different things. The online world changes a lot. That's why our community is one of the most growing community in online right now, because what we do is we mentor people who have zero experience, people who never did any online work before. We help them from the beginning to the end, from setting up their website, creating their social media account, creating ads account to advertise for their business. We walk you through everything. In our community, you don't have to do it all alone. We all work together. We all work together as a team. We guide each other and help each other succeed online. So when you join us, you don't only have a support system, you have a community of successful online entrepreneurs who are doing exactly what you wish to achieve. We are all building our business online. We're growing, we're succeeding, and we are changing our lives and changing other people's lives. So you'll be a great addition to our digital marketing team. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take that step forward and learn how to start your own online business. We are beginner friendly. We help you. We we set up everything for you. Pretty much 90% of the work in this online business is already done for you. All
Mhm.
you have to do is come and be ready to either do faceless content, because we have that too. Some people, when they start, they're still shy, and that was me. I used to do pictures. I never did videos before. When I started, I used to just do pictures of myself, or just some random picture from online, because I couldn't just sit on the camera and talk. But as time went by, the shyness just disappeared. And now I started doing videos, I started going live, and I'm more comfortable. I'm more comfortable online now. So, yeah, don't be afraid to try online business. It's really so much fun. When you start making friends in this online business, you even forget that you were shy in the beginning. You forget that, oh, I'm not good. There's a when you don't know something, there's always someone available for you to ask. You know, this our business is global. We have offices in over 27 countries, right, Cindy?
Yeah.
Yeah, around the world. So, and we have our training in different languages also. So anyone, any from anywhere is welcome. We we will help you and guide you. We are ready. We are ready to guide you, mentor you, help you. The only thing that is stopping you now is you taking that step forward. You know, the sooner you start, the better it is. You know how they always say the best time to start was yesterday, but the next best time is now.
Mhm.
So if you didn't start yesterday, it's okay, but you can start right now. You can start right now. You can go to our website, register, and attend our info session, and, and we take it from there, one step at a time.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Cindy. This was
Thank
nice.
Thank you, Robin. Yeah, those are very, very powerful words. And like Robin mentioned, you're never alone on this journey. You'll
Mm,
always have that support, from the online community, from your mentor, from your coach, and and also, you got all the tools that you need to be able to succeed in this online business. So, don't get those self doubts or skepticism stop you. Just like Robin mentioned, just take action. Because that's the only way that you're gonna be able to find out, if these online business opportunities for you or not. So find out, and through our website. So there's three different ways that you can find out about this online business opportunity that we are showcasing here with you today. So you can either put in the comments more info. So type in the comments more info, and then we can send you more information so you can ask us. Or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy also to answer any questions that you might have. Or you
mm,
can register directly into our website that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar, which we happen to have one live webinar tomorrow. So it's every Tuesdays and Thursdays when we have them. But when you register into our website, you will receive two links. So one of the links there is the replay of the live webinar. So you can still catch the replay of the last Thursday's live webinar before tomorrow's live webinar. So the other link that you will get there is the link to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. Um, and then that way, you can watch and learn, how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So in addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So, so really, there's a lot of information provided to you. You only have to take that action and find out. So, don't stay skeptical. Don't let those doubts hold you back, because you will be surprised of what you're capable of doing, when you start, building that confidence and that belief in yourself. And like with us, when we started our journey, we didn't have that strong confidence, or we might
yes.
believe in ourselves a little bit, but once we started this journey, we started to build that confidence. We started to believe more in ourselves, and that and you learn so many new skills. It's kind of like going to a university, with the exception that on the university you have to pay, but here you're learning and earning at the same time. So
Mm,
it's a beautiful journey also, because you are going to find in yourself, you're going to find new things that you thought that you didn't like, and then now you love. You're going to find out things that you thought that you couldn't do, and now you can. So yeah, it's a beautiful journey, and the impact that you can also make on other people's life, and like we mentioned, on the community. So and and the legacy that you can leave to your family, not only financially, but also on the side. For example, Robin has her kids. Her kids are watching her, so her kids are able to see, how she was able to gain more confidence. She was able to overcome her shyness, doing lives and all those things, how to overcome obstacles and challenges. And all those things, they are watching her. So they are learning. So they are saying to themselves, well, if my mom is going for her dreams, so can I. I can do it too, and that's the
Kids are
lesson.
really good at editing content. Yeah, that's what I found. My kids knew more about editing content than I taught, because they were showing me different things of how to edit some videos. Even today, my daughter helped me edit one of my video that I sent her all the pictures I did on my vacation in San Diego, and she put them all together and did a really nice video on my trip. So it's really nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. It's so much fun, guys. Online is so much fun.
Yes. And then like Robin mentioned, you get to work with your kids too. So it's like a family bonding moment, working together. So that's the other thing. It gets you to connect with your family more. So if you guys are watching us from Facebook and you guys are not following us, you can following us up here on the top. And you can get to know us a little bit more, who we are and what type of content we put in our pages, and more information about this online business opportunity. If you're watching us from YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe to our channel and press that notification bell to get notified when we put new content, and also when we're going live. So that way, you continue learning about this online business opportunity. And when the time is right, you feel ready, we'll be happy to be here to guide you along the way. Like we mentioned, you're never alone on this journey. So uh, we're going to be there with you along the way to be able to reach your dreams. So, um, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. Um, we also want to say thank you to Robin for taking some time of her day today, to spend and tell us, sharing with us her story, her journey, and to inspire you, that you can also can do this online business opportunity. You can also build your dreams to be able to have that time freedom and that financial stability, and create those memories with your loved ones. So you don't miss any milestone if you have any kids, and you don't miss any family moments. Now that this business will allow you to have that time freedom, so you can enjoy travel if you love to travel, uh, and having that financial stability also uh, building, on the side with you. So thank you so much, Robin,
Thank
for
you,
sharing.
Cindy. Thank you for having me. And guys, don't miss up on all the fun we're having online. Don't miss out. Our next convention is coming up, 2026.
Yes.
We're already more than halfway through the year. It's going to happen soon. So, yeah,
Yes.
we're having so much fun
Yeah.
making new friends. I think I made more friends online than I did in person, to
Yeah,
be
it's true.
honest.
It's true. Same,
Yeah.
same here
So,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So come join us. Come check out our online business and see what you can achieve online. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much, Robin. And yes, we have so many trips along the year. Like I think there's a couple more coming this year. So I know
Yeah.
there's Minneapolis, there's Germany, Italy, like Rome, and then Mexico that I'm aware for this year. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of trips. I don't think you can make to all of them, but the one that you want to go, you can go and just enjoy
Yeah.
yourself, meet new friends, and have fun.
Yeah, and there was one like Robin went to the San Diego one, but I
Yes.
think
I
early
still
this
have
year.
my San Diego shirt.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it was really amazing. San Diego is such a beautiful place to visit. I think one of these days I'll have to go back with my family and just have a good time there. Yeah.
Yes. I think there also were some trips early this year in Australia. There was like two parts
Yes,
of
there was one
Australia.
in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Perth, Australia. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was great.
Hmm.
Yeah. Join us. Let's have some fun.
Yes. So So we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed weekend ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us on this episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. And stay tuned for tomorrow for another topic and another guest. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and God bless you all. And until the next episode. And thank you again, Robin, for being here with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.